October the 10th. Now the Lord of peace himself give you peace, always, by all means. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 16. And sometimes it's a broader word. If you presume these people spoke Aramea, which is really what you call the language of the Old Testament, but during the time of Jesus and such, that is probably what they spoke. The word for peace also means wholeness. The Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. Psalms 29:11. And it tends to keep one stronger to have peace in one's life, even for the terms of training. This idea of people yelling at each other and abusing each other for that sake, there's a downside to that sort of training. In the heart's depths, a peace serene and holy abides, and when pain seems to have its will, or we despair, oh, may that peace rise slowly, stronger than agony, and we be still. S. Johnson. But if a man ought and is willing to lie still under God's hand, he must and ought also to lie still under all things, whether they come from God himself or the creatures, nothing excepted. And he who would be obedient, resigned, and submissive to God must and ought to be also resigned, obedient, and submissive to all things, in a spirit of yielding and not of resistance, and take them in silence, resting on the hidden foundations of his soul, and having a secret inward patience that enableth him to take all chances or crosses willingly, and whatever befalleth, neither to call for nor desire any redress or deliverance or resistance or revenge, but always in a loving, sincere humility to cry, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Theologica Germanica. And one of the things about being surrendered is that the laws of nature, so our internal book and the book of nature, are what we obey also, because there would be no conflict between that and an actually revealed book of God.